I know it's only November and a lot of you don't want to hear it, but there are a lot of people out there that need some help because Christmas is coming. Yeah, I'll be with you in a sec. Sorry, saying the C word in November. Oh. And with Christmas being around the corner, it does mean there's going to be people out there that are thinking, what on earth do you get an angler for Christmas? Because let's be honest, we've all been there. You've got a gift from someone that knows you're an angler and they just didn't quite get it right.
Oh, lovely.
That's
You're
nice.
really nice for your tea
You want
set,
sort of
won't
peanuts now?
you? Joe, it's your turn.
Oh, it's my turn, is it? Northern now as well, are we?
Well, I know you love your fishing, so I got you that.
Yeah, I do love the fishing.
Right.
Oh! It's is that a bass?
Yep, sure is.
Nice. Oh, and a marlin on the other side. No, yeah. Thank you. Can you sort the peanuts out?
What is it, dear?
It's a mug, Nan.
A mug?
A mug.
Nice.
Thank you.
Now don't take that the wrong way though, because giving and receiving gifts is part of it and it's a way of showing someone that you care. But why not give these people that maybe don't know much about fishing a bit more of a heads up on maybe the sort of thing that you would prefer instead. So whether this gift is for or from yourself, to your mum or your dad, to your brother, your sister, your partner, your dog, it doesn't matter. Or if you've somehow stumbled across this video because you've got your friend in Secret Santa who's an angler and you don't know a thing, here are 5 of my top ideas for someone this Christmas, including a bonus option that won't cost you a penny. Now, of course, there's going to be way more than the options that I give you today. So if you've got some ideas, put them in the comment section below, whether it's other ideas or ones you've received in the past that you absolutely loved. Let's make this video and comment section the perfect spot for people to come and get an idea of what to get an angler. Idea number 1 is something custom. And what I mean by that is something custom that we take fishing all the time. Something like a kettle, a teaspoon, I've seen knives, things like that, that you can get personalized to the angler you're getting it for. Now, this isn't going to be for everyone, which is why I've got other options in there, but it meant a lot to me when I received one several years ago. My previous employers at Carpology got me one for Christmas from a company at the time called Neen Valley Kettles, who I believe are still doing them, so have that as one of the options of places to get this done. And it was really personal to me. On the bottom was the Vouchers gold logo. I love my cider. If you followed me long enough, you know I'm a massive cider drinker. So that was really cool on the bottom, but all the sides had something on as well. One side was a portrait of myself. Another side was my personal YouTube logo. Then we had the Carpology logo. And on the last side was just a really detailed picture of a scaly carp. Absolutely love that kettle. Every time I got it out, it was a talking point, and it meant a lot to me because there was no other kettles in the world that had that configuration on there. I'm talking about it in nostalgic terms because unfortunately, when all my fishing kit got stolen about a year ago, that kettle was in my brew bag, and that's long gone, never to be seen again, and it would have been worthless to someone else, but meant a lot to me. So if you get someone something personalized, whether that be a kettle, spoon, knife, as I said, or maybe other things, it really will mean a lot to them. Find out some of the things that they like, maybe put it on there, whether that be a key football team, the name of their first pet, something like that. Make it personal, it will mean a lot. Idea number 2 follows on from that with being sentimental, and that is a personalized print. Now this idea is probably going to be more for those of you that are living with the person, because you're going to have heard the story of that memorable capture that they had, or maybe the first time they took someone fishing that meant a lot to them and they got a photo of that occasion that they keep on going on about. Maybe get it printed, put it in a nice frame so it can live in the house and be a visible memory for that angler. Yes, you may not all like the carp, but if you love someone enough and you know that they love their fishing, they will appreciate having something that means so much to them on display in the household. I'm not talking about an A3 print on the wall next to Live, Laugh, Love, but maybe just a little print on their desk at home, just like I've got. I've got one that was gifted to me by a subscriber of my personal best common carp, and that sits pride of place next to where I edit. And every now and then I like looking at it just thinking, I caught that. Idea number 3 is a bit more practical, and it doesn't matter what style of fishing the angler's going for, a multi-tool is always handy. Something like this. Now these are 2 options from Sonic, which they kindly sent out to me for this video, so big thanks to them. And it's exactly what I mean. Now, how often have we been fishing when you need to change the battery on your bite alarm, but it has a screw in the back of it and you don't have anything to remove that? Or maybe something's come loose on your bed chain, you just need a screwdriver to tighten it up, or pliers to tighten up a nut or a bolt, something like that. That's where a multi-tool comes in. Doesn't have to take up too much room with the small one, or if you need something a bit more robust, maybe go for the bigger one. There's always something on these tools which are handy. And let me just run through exactly what each of these has to offer. The smaller of the 2 features spring-loaded pliers, which can also cut wire. One side features a small knife, a Phillips head screwdriver, a bottle opener and a serrated knife. And on the other side we have a file, 2 flathead screwdrivers of different sizes and a can opener. The larger of the two is very similar, just a bit more rugged and robust. You've still got the pliers at the top with the wire cutters, and on one side we have a sharp knife, a Phillips head screwdriver, a smaller flathead screwdriver and a very sharp serrated knife. And the other side features a metal file with a bigger flathead screwdriver end to it, a bottle opener, can opener and another Phillips head screwdriver. Both of which come supplied in a dedicated carry case. So a big thanks once again to Sonic for sending out the perfect stocking filler. Idea number 4, clothing. Now clothing kind of falls into the same bracket as the multi-tool because it's universal. It doesn't matter what the angler goes for, they all need clothing. Hopefully, unless you're into some kind of weird nudist angling association, which I've not heard of yet. If there is one and you want to see a video on that, let me know. I don't want to make it. But anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. Clothing. Of course, I'm going to be a little bit more lenient towards one brand more than another because I'm an ambassador for Terrain clothing, which if you haven't heard of, is exactly what I'm wearing right now. 100% recycled materials, 100% ethical, completely sustainable, a really, really good brand to be on board with. And also the quality is top notch. This is a custom one, which if I come in a bit closer, you will see has the Nuffinbutfishing logo on the front, also has it on the back. So there are options of getting a customized item of clothing for your loved one, spouse, friend, whatever, as we've already gone through, or maybe even a hat. It doesn't have to be as big and expensive as a hoodie, a hat, gloves, something like that that would still be handy for any old angler. I think I'd be giving a stiff no to the Nudist Angling Association anyway. Idea number 5 is a gift voucher. Now I'm not talking about £20 off at Nando's or £15 off at Amazon, as much as I'm sure they would be appreciated for keeping this fishing related. So maybe just go into your local tackle shop and say, I want a £15 gift card to give to someone. Odds are they'll say yes, even if they have a physical card or come to some sort of agreement. That way you're still getting a fishing related gift without having to spend money and potentially get it wrong. So you're giving it to someone saying, I wanted to get you something fishing, but I didn't want to get it wrong and waste £15 on something you're never going to use. So here, spend this money that I've gifted to you on something fishing related, and then it's the best of both worlds. And it's probably the best option for anyone that doesn't know much about fishing, of which it seems I don't at the moment. And my last idea is a bit of a bonus one because it's completely free. Tell them to subscribe to me. I'm only joking. Just go fishing with them. Costs absolutely nothing, but could actually be the most valuable gift you can give because it's giving up your time and showing that you love them that much that you're willing to go fishing for them. And who knows, you may actually end up enjoying it. Some of my best fishing memories are those I've spent with other people, not on my own. Of course, I document it all for you guys and love making this content, but it's still not the same as being there with someone in the moment. And who better to do that with than the person you love the most, or someone that's willing to give up their time to say, you know what, I see you love fishing, show me what it's all about. And I can guarantee the memories that you make on that trip could be some of the most cherished, and it didn't cost a thing. So I hope these ideas have helped you, but if not, please send it to someone that it may help. And if I have missed out loads of gift ideas, which I'm sure I have, put them in the comment section below. And one more thing, Merry Christmas. I can't, it's too early.